types of people you should absolutely avoid if you genuinely want a peaceful life. Yeah, trigger warning, sorry if anyone is sensitive. First of all, the pessimist. Zooming in, because serious talk. We all know what a bad day is, and we've all had a bad day. But I think what a lot of us tend to do is we then seek solace from people who also have a quote-unquote bad day. Don't be around people who are always negative, okay? This will impact you, okay? Don't go around playing therapist. Don't go around playing nurse with people who don't even want to help themselves. Yeah, I said it. Because the problem with that is these people don't even care to solve their own problems. And you're just butting in to help them. Now listen to me, okay? What people have been through, it's not their fault. I've mentioned this many times in my videos. However, guys, if people themselves don't follow, then what can you do? Like, let's say as a friend, you guide someone to a door, and if they don't want to open it, that's on them. So please don't waste your time on people who don't look for solutions. People who keep nagging. Trust me, it gets old. Everyone goes through pain, okay? I'm holding your hand when I say this as bluntly as I can. Everyone suffers. They are not special. You are not special. We all have to learn how to handle BS. That's just what it is. Number 2. People who dig up the past. Okay, so let's say that your past self was not ideal. Or let's say that you've done something in the past or something and you've moved on from it. You know, you're a better person. And someone digs it up. Oh, you used to be like this. No, actually. Yeah, okay, I used to be a certain way. I don't need you to dig something I've purposely buried. It's not your business. If you used to be someone who was lazy and now you're hardworking and people mention, oh my goodness, they just say, oh, you think you're all that this? No, you think I'm all that because you don't do anything. And that's what people don't get. What you are doing is what they aren't doing. So they will target you. And yeah, that's annoying. So kindly don't be that way. The third, people who listen to things without any confirmation. Maybe someone has listened to some rumors, or maybe someone has listened to something about you or someone else, and they believe it. Depending on how bad it is and how many truths align with it, I might feel like, okay, this is bad, but I don't want to think the worst. I'll confront my friend. I'll tell them, look, this is what's happening. I want you to be honest with me. And it depends on what the actual thing is. If it's a stupid baseless rumor, I'm just like, okay, people just like to chat. But I want to confirm with the person first. If I'm a friend and I listen to rumors, what kind of friend am I? Be sensible by the people you're around. And don't just bash people. This goes for both sides. Another kind of person you want to avoid are people who just don't like to aim high. Now, I don't want you to take this the wrong way. People should ground each other and tell you that, okay, don't be someone who's unreasonable with your goals where you beat yourself up if you don't, I don't know, make $1 million or something. Like, that is ridiculous. But you want to be around people who give you that support, that realistic support. So let's say you are trying to do content, just like me, and someone who doesn't do content or someone who does it, whatever, is telling you you'll get nowhere. Be realistic. That is a loser mentality. But if someone tells you, okay, it's going to be hard, but still go for it, that's doing something for you. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be with someone who hasn't been in the trenches and will tell you that, oh, it's hard, oh, it's blah, blah. Look, okay, you want to be with people who uplift you, who actually believe in you and your goals. And I've said this before, if no one is going to believe in your goals, you're the one who believes and other people will follow. And if I haven't, I've said it now, but I believe I have said it somewhere down the line, or at least implied it. What can you do to make it work? And remember, there are millions out there who have achieved what you want to achieve. So why can't you be amongst them? You know what people say all the time? The 1% do this. Let me tell you, there's 8 billion people. Do you know what 1% of 8 billion is? It's around 80 million. And if you think about it like that, a chance 1 in 80 million, that's a lot of people. See, if we hear 1%, we think, okay, that's ridiculously low. Like, where's the bar? 80 million. And before you compare it to a billion, 80 million people is a lot. Can you count to 80 million? I mean, sure, a lot of us can, but can we be bothered? Seriously, I can't even be bothered to count to 100. It's long. Another thing, don't be around people who like drama. Okay, so drama is everywhere, and I know that a lot of us have it in our lives, and sometimes it can, you know what, it used to be something that's like, okay, it's like, oh, it's drama, it's gossip, and then you realize you get tired of it and there's no point actually pursuing it because it doesn't do anything for me, and it's just gonna keep happening and happening. No drama equals peace. Peace and drama do not coexist. And you don't need the drama. Like, you might be thinking, oh, cool, gossip, blah, blah. But eventually, you'll just realize it's a waste of time. Instead of thinking about what someone else is doing with their lives or what they can't do, what are you doing with your life? Respectfully, it's come to that you just think about someone else and why they couldn't do something instead of what you can't do. People who enjoy drama don't have a grounded purpose. They don't have anything going on in their lives, and that's why we need to avoid it. So that's another thing. Don't be around people who just start stuff like that. It's not fun, and you just want to be at peace. And another thing I wanted to also say is that don't be around people who always dig up your flaws. Seriously. I'm not telling you to be around people who tell you you're perfect, okay? Be around people who are honest with you. Everyone has something to work on. But don't be someone who's always like, oh, but you really suck at this, oh, you blah, blah. It's more common than you think. And that's why I say it's not just friendships. Don't be around people who comment on how you look, you know, all of those things, how you live your life, what career path you choose, your faith, all of those things. Don't be around people like that. And before people ask me a common question, what if it's family? What if it's people close to you who you can't downright, quote unquote, avoid? Keep boundaries. Keep a distance. Keep civility. Like, be civil with them. Be calm with them. But just don't give them access to those things. Maybe if they say something, you ignore it. And you just realize mentally, nah, it doesn't define me. Your standards, not mine. Low, not me. Don't be like the enemy. And this video is not a petty video of, oh, people you should avoid. No. It's like people who genuinely sabotage your life. People who actually make you feel like crap. This is why people's mental health suck. Especially in regards to people. Don't be around people who have these traits. Genuinely. And don't be in the crazy mentality that you can fix them, okay? If they don't fix themselves, what the hell can you do? And if they don't want to be helped, what can you do? Don't play the hero here who's just gonna never give. What if it causes you to just be at life's end, just trying to help this person, and they still like, nah, I don't want to do it? Seriously. At least for a hero, they have an objective, and the objective meets them halfway. And I've said this as well, even being alone is better than being with the wrong type of people, because the wrong type of people are gonna make you feel alone regardless. You know what I'm saying? So to anyone who is watching this, I genuinely wish you well. Be with someone who celebrates your wins. It's kind of like with the goals thing as well. Like, be with someone who's aspirational, doesn't just give up, and can celebrate your wins. You know, I used to feel really crap about subscriber rates and stuff like that, and okay, I'm not performing that well. And then there are some people who told me, oh my goodness, you're like famous, oh my gosh, you're doing so well. And I was thinking to myself, with my standards, that's crazy. But for people to basically tell me that I'm doing really well, it makes me happy. Because there are people in my life. This is exactly why I got burnt out as well with making videos. There are people who told me so many times, oh, why aren't you doing better? Where's the money at? Why is it still at this? Blah, blah. And it really sucked. And when it's the closest people, doesn't always have to be family, by the way. It stings. And it makes you realize that whatever you're doing, it feels like a chore. It doesn't feel like something you want to do with your whole heart. And it's really painful. However, there were some people around me, like some of my viewers, and they told me, oh my goodness, you're doing amazing. So proud of your growth. And it made me think, wow, I really looked back and saw that I did indeed grow. And I'm not talking about, oh, I grew. Like, I'm talking about actually seeing something in me that I couldn't have seen in myself unless others have. It's making me get a bit emotional, actually, because you can see how a shift in perspective changes everything. From not feeling like enough to, wow, I've done so much and people have noticed me for it. Real people with real hearts resonate with my videos and they commented. And it makes me think, wow, I really have touched these people's hearts. And some people made me believe I haven't done anything. So that's why being with the right people and being with people who encourage you is key. Don't be around people who belittle your achievements. Because think about it. If they say, where's the money at? Why aren't you at this many subscribers? Where's their first video? Half the times, in fact, more than half the times, the people who do tell you about this stuff, they don't even make content. They don't even do anything that you do. Oh, this is fun. They probably don't even know how to edit a video. I can't lie. Editing is so boring, but it's needed. Oh my god, I can't steer this thing. Why would you put your own enemy on your team? Think about it. You put someone who wants to basically eliminate you in your team. Who in their rational mind does that? Okay, that's how I see it. And then I feel stupid. Because I just realized, oh, fun. All this time I wasted thinking about people who care about me. And yeah. Ow. Like, yeah, it stings. And that's the thing. People don't even know what it's like to make a video. And yet they still tell you, oh, you're not doing enough, or who's gonna like this cringe. I don't care if it's cringe. Once upon a time, I used to be so shy with that. But when you keep doing it, that's when the cringe goes away. And when you start achieving things, that's when the cringe goes away. But at first, people make excuses like, oh, this is cringe. Blah, blah, blah. I don't care if it's cringe. You know what's even cringier? The fact you don't even try and call it cringe. Bars. Sorry. Sassy Suzu is back again. God. But someone who can't clarify rumors or anything and stuff, don't come near me. Like, I need a repellent against those people. I need a spray. I'm kidding. I wouldn't actually use it. I mean, it feels like a mental thing, like, activate. I want to stay away from those people as best as I can. Like, you're a friend of mine and you believe a dumb rumor. Like, are we for real? What are we, 5? But yeah. I don't mean to rage bait. Oh god. I really don't mean to. But I need to mention these things, okay? And if my goals are unreasonable to you, I'm the one achieving them. I'm the one doing the action. What's it to you? Okay, I want to clarify something, okay, with the people and the aspirations part. If you are someone who wants to achieve something big, and let's say that someone you know doesn't want to do something big with their lives, that does not equate to, okay, you're winning, they're losing. Some people just want to work a 9 to 5. Some people want to work a simple job, and that's fine, okay? And we need to respect that. But what I'm saying is when people always want to give up and when people look down on you. So let's say someone hates their job and they look down on you because you're doing something you enjoy. But if someone loves their job, no matter what they do, as long as it's obviously good for humanity and themselves, and they see you and they're like, wow, you're doing amazing, that's a good thing, okay? So with our expectations of success, okay, we each have different depictions and ideas. So some people's success is more money. Some people's success is maybe having a family together or something. There are so many different possibilities. So I don't want anyone to get any biased assumptions and stuff. Oh my god, that's another one. Assumptions. I hate when people make assumptions. When people make assumptions, it bothers me a lot, especially if it's baseless. So let's say I could just say something about myself and they're like, oh, so you're basically this. No, I'm not. Okay, I can notice signs about people, but I don't downright say they're this. So what I'm saying in this video about people you should avoid, I'm not assuming, I'm telling you what's real. If I was assuming, I would say, oh, these people act like this, so they're likely going to be like this. So they're all going to be like this. You know, generalize stuff like that. But no, people can be different. So people who compare themselves to others, for example, sometimes it's just a habit they do, but it doesn't mean they're necessarily bad. But if I said something like, oh, they're all evil, they're all the same, that's an assumption. And we don't want that. We want to know where people are coming from, yet call out BS as well. And we ourselves know better. So we need to work on ourselves with that. This one is probably going to make me react a little bit, but people who don't listen. So maybe there is something that you wanted to get out of your system or something you wanted to tell someone and they just don't listen. They either assume the worst or they interrupt you, or basically everything's available for them, just not their ears. And this one really bugs me a lot. So if you have someone who listens to you, then please treasure them. And I know it sounds so like cliche. I mean, listening, it's a basic skill, but you'll be surprised how many close people as well don't listen. So be someone who listens, be someone who's attentive, and be around people who respect your feelings. But yeah, those are the kind of people I personally avoid. I'm sure there are more, but as usual, I don't script my videos. I just speak. So if there are people you guys like to avoid as well, let me know in the comments and alert each other as well. Because there are all kinds of personal things that people want to avoid. I just mentioned general ones. I don't want to trigger anything or anyone. But yeah, I really hope that you guys enjoyed my video. Please support my Ko-fi page as well. This will support me and my channel. And I really hope that you guys stick around. If you are also a fan of art, my art in particular, I've got merch as well in my store. Link is in the description. But yeah, I'll see you guys for another upload, hopefully. Yes, I am taking this easy. I'm not uploading every single day. I just felt inspired today and I'm still drawing at the same time. I will try my best to ensure I do not burn myself out for the 1 billionth time. But yeah, see you guys, and I really hope that you're okay and you're with people who make you feel heard, respected, valued. Peace out.